wants to say at least once, they fought at Brooklyn Hall. And here, Ebony the Blonde Bomber Bridges, fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022. Natasha Jonas, Miss GB. She fights out of Liverpool, UK, and won the WBO Junior Middleweight title in February of 2022.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the Blonde Bomber Bridges. Fighting out of the blue corner from Liverpool, England, here is the 5-time champion at 64 kilograms, a 2-time world title challenger, introducing Natasha Jonas.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. Nice counter. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Swing and a miss with that left hook. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. You're a fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Misses with the straight left. They block that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm, because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that jab. That counter shot lands. That big hook doesn't land. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Natasha Jonas in trouble. And Jonas can't take it anymore. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took her out.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Well, you can't do that, can you? Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Big breath, big.
Don't want to load up, okay? Don't think about each shot one at a time. We need
Calm yourself back.
Here we go to the 4th round. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
Can't find a home for that jab. Rights and lefts. left, scoring to the head. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Holding nothing back here in the round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. And a round that's... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. A perfect counter shot. He catches and counters. Nobody home with that hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just missed with that. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you get it.
Breathe, focus again.
On to the sixth round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this match?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
That hook was off target. She catches and counters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the straight left. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Heavy shots, and Jonas can't take any more. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Natasha Jonas in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go, it's round 7. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Neither fight. Hold her right there. And Ebony Bridges is rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What the...
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ebony Bridges on her back foot. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Ebony Bridges on wobbly legs. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The straight right just misses. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Ebony Bridges goes down. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
That's lights out right there.
Let's talk about Bridges in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Just get back out there. Keep focused.
Wicked work. I love that. I love that. That jab sleek.
And there's the bell for round 9. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for the spot areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And Ebony Bridges is rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of... And Miss GB goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.